guys, welcome back to Everything Annabelle. My name is Annabelle. If you are a new subscriber, if you are returning back, welcome. Thank you very much. Today's video will be something that I have scoured the internet for so many different times, and I think that when brainstorming ideas, it's definitely something that I thought would be very, very helpful to you guys, you girls, especially going into the summertime. I know I work Monday through Friday. I don't get a lot of sun during the week, so I'm very, very into self-tan. This past year in college, everybody in my sorority house loved self-tan, and we did it like every single week. Over the last year, I've had the opportunity to try 3 different types of self-tan, one ranging from quite inexpensive to like moderately inexpensive, like moderately priced, and then one of a more expensive kind. And I just wanted to review all of those with you guys so you know what is worth the money, what isn't worth the money, something you want to splurge on, something you might want to save on. Totally up to you guys. So yes, that will be what this video is about, and I will of course link all of the products below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. First off, I will start with the least expensive tanner I have ever used. I keep them all like in a bag so they don't like bleed everywhere. Firstly, I have used Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun in Deep Bronze. So if you guys want to take a look at that, it's like this. And I believe this one is like $12 at CVS. I love CVS. I know you guys probably hear me talk about CVS all the time. I just love CVS. Yeah, so this one is Jergens Instant Sun Flawless Natural Looking Color Instantly. So this is what I used to use first because I had never used self-tan before. So I didn't want to go out and buy like a $40+ self-tan if I didn't even know if I would like how it looked, how it felt, if I could even do it properly. I bought this one. And honestly, I loved it. Like when I first started using it, some people I don't think really are fans of it. Me personally, I thought it totally did the job. I could kind of see where the color difference wasn't necessarily, the more I got into it, the more I saw other people using self-tan. I wanted more of a like bronze color, rich bronze color that kind of was just my skin tone, but what I would look like in the real sun. This one did tend to make me look a little bit more orange than I would have liked. Not necessarily orange, but just I think the underlying color on it wasn't as bronze as I would have wanted it to be. But again, if you are just doing it for one time, this is perfectly fine. I had used this one multiple times. Sometimes I only used it on my face if I wanted a little bit of a glow, like in the winter time, if I was in a rush. Totally served its purpose. So props to this one. As far as the color go, you can tell it's a $12 color. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, that's the first one. They're going from Jergens. I still didn't want to make the commitment to like a $40+ color. So I actually went to, I think it was Ulta. There's Ulta and Blackstone to go to. Got this one called Mind Tan in Super Dark Ash. So I can do this so you guys see it properly, I hope. I really hope. This one, a little bit of a more middle priced. This one I think was about $30-ish. Again, I'll link the prices below, and please forgive me if I'm wrong. I just remember this one being not as expensive as the most expensive one that I'm gonna get to. So in my head, it was a little bit more expensive than the $12.99 one from CVS, but it was from Ulta. So right out of the gate, I kind of was more confident with this color. And even I feel like looking at the 2 bottles, like I don't know how, like looking at these, I could tell that this one was gonna be a little bit more orange than this one. I bought this one in Super Dark Ash, color-based tan, Mind Tan Salon Professional Formula, and I loved this one for the time being. This one, I totally thought could have been my one for the rest of my life. I loved the color, though when you do put it on though, you do get very, very ashy, almost like a greenish ash, if that makes any sense. I would not show anyone any pictures of me because I literally look so crazy. This one, I could put this on and go out in public while I waited to shower the next day. This one I had to stay in my room like a hermit because it made me look like a psychopath. But the color was very dark, very rich. I loved the color that it gave my skin. I felt like it looked like I had been on vacation. It didn't have any orange at all. I absolutely loved how it looked. And this one was more of a middle ground like price. So I totally love that. But yeah, so 10 out of 10 for this one. If you don't necessarily want to get the, most expensive one out there, this is a totally nice option, and it's definitely a step up from a drugstore brand. And I actually think I had gotten this one on sale. I think it was on sale for like $18, $15 or $18 at the Ulta at the time. So it was like $10 less than what it normally was. So I totally love that as well. Lastly, highly anticipated, most expensive tanner, self-tan that I have is the Saint-Tropez. And I have Saint-Tropez self-tan in classic, bronzing mousse, natural healthy looking skin. Saint-Tropez I think is about, please excuse the cap, like that's embarrassing, but this is Saint-Tropez. And I believe Saint-Tropez, it places at about $40. So this is by far the most expensive one I've ever had. I am gonna try Loving Tan the next time I go to Ulta. That's an Australian brand. I'm dying to try them. I'm running really low on this one. I just used this last night and I just showered this morning, so this is kind of how it makes me look. This one, again, $40, and so I figured after going through like a lot of these, the more moderately priced one, I wanted to splurge a little bit, but I don't really see a huge difference in the quality of these two. I mean, I think Saint-Tropez smells a little bit better if that's, you know, a big thing for you. But if you're going on price and like the correlation to quality alone, I personally have not seen any difference between these two. So if you're there and you see Mind Tan and you're thinking like, do I spend the extra $10 to $15? I mean, I wouldn't. Now that I use self-tan literally every single week, it's become something that I would like to splurge on a little bit more. So that's the only reason I like trying like Saint-Tropez, and I want to try Loving Tan just to see, because I follow them on Instagram and I feel like that color is a really like rich, beautiful color. Based on price and quality alone, I would go with Mind Tan. So that's my personal opinion. I have tried all of these multiple different times, so it's not just like going off of a one-time like usage opinion. And that's just how I feel about them. And I did get this glove, I think was from Mind Tan. Wasn't from, it used to be like a really pretty gold, it's not anymore, but, so I used to like really love that as well. So yeah, if there is another self-tan that I'm forgetting that you guys would want me to review or that you think I should try, please, please, please comment below. I'm totally up to self-tan suggestions. I do it every 2 weeks, if not sooner. So I would love to hear from you guys. Please subscribe below. Please like the video if you liked it. And yeah, thank you for watching Everything Annabelle.